Greetings. How are things? Anybody with Revenge is clearly here. Hi, Revenge. I appreciate you being here no matter how long you stay. Probably about to get a loop here in a second. I don't seem to have any sound. Did I remute that? I did remuted it. Cool. Welcome in, Verlin. I'm going to turn that monitor off, and because it sounds good to me from all my checks. If y'all could just let me know how the audio is as far as the balance between the music and my voice. I'm trying not to yell, I'm trying to speak in a normal voice. And I'm going to prepare a... Oh, quit following me around, you sneaky little guy. Welcome in, Quick Shoe. I'm going to prepare myself a lavender aromatherapy device. Although this one's probably going to go ahead and be burned instead of just vaporized. We're going for... whatever I'm trying to say. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Good morning. I'm starting a little bit early today because I have a play date. A friend of mine also has a remote control truck and has spent the last 3 days spending money and customizing his. And so I'm hoping to take my stock truck with upgraded batteries and still compete and or possibly be faster than his. We'll see. The specs that I saw on paper say that my truck is faster than his, but I don't know how that's possible because his is more expensive and newer. But I don't know. We'll find out. My plan is to do this live until about 1 p.m., which is when I told him to come by. I mean, he can come by whenever. But my plan is to bring the cameras out there and set up a start line camera, a finish line camera, and a literal finish line camera, just in case we get that photo finish. So hopefully I can get all 3 angles and we'll do a drag race. And then we'll just run the trucks around and play for a while. We're going to go to, the plan is to go to the place where I've ridden the motorcycle and taken the bug, the old military place. And once we get out there, and I don't want to distract from our good times, but once we've played around for a while, I may try and go live out there just for shits and giggles to see how the signal is and stuff. -11, my goodness. We are in the shop here right at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Which would be, I'm sure, gorgeous for you, Quick Shoe. I don't, yeah. We've talked about it before. I'm not scared of snow, but I have no desire to live in an environment like that. And this year is pretty aggressive in a lot of the country. But, you know, I want to live somewhere where it maybe snows a couple times during the winter, as opposed to Friday. Whoa. Don't have multiple things going on in my mind, as opposed to Florida, where it might get cold once during the winter. What do we got? What do we got? Music could drop lower a tiny bit or not. That's only about the length of my hand, and the wheels won't turn because it'll be resin, but no top because it's a planter. Probably won't work unless you really modify it. Hey, Amy, you didn't have to do that unless you wanted to play with it anyway, but I would just, if I were you, yeah, play with it as it is. Make it a planter. That would be fun. But the length of your hand, yeah, the truck, if we're talking about putting it on the truck's bigger than that. I mean, we could play with it either way. But a cool VW van planter would be fine. But yeah, I mean, if I lay my hand flat, that's kind of what we're looking at. Man, that is a good camera. Once again, the eMeet Pixie. There's a video about it somewhere in my playlist. I recommend it. It's not perfect, but for the price, it's pretty cool. Because as long as I'm mindful and I don't run away, it actually follows me, tracks me relatively well. But no, I'd like to see that, Amy. I've been busy. I haven't actually made it over to see much of your stuff lately, unfortunately. I say busy. I've been busy and or not feeling well a couple days, but that's life. So anyhow, what I need to do is enjoy that a little bit more, because I haven't taken the time to do that. So with that being said, what am I going to do about you? Oh, I know. I do that, right? Now I've got you. Bye. Off screen. What happened? DJ Real One. Damn, you're on early. I just woke up. Damn, you out early. We thought you had 10. I don't remember. That's iced tea though. Damn, you out early. We thought you had 10 or something like that. I don't remember. That's a long time. Motor Bomb, Virginia. Good morning. I am feeling great. Today, good. I hope you have an amazing day today. Me too. Me too, Amy, for you and myself and everyone in the chat. Real One, yeah, I started early because I have a play date with the remote controlled truck and a friend of mine. And so I wanted to wrap this up around 1 p.m. so that we can get out during the heat of the day and go play. And I'll probably film that, though it won't be this week's video necessarily, and make a part 2 of the remote controlled truck stuff. I'm going to step into the green room for a moment. Lavender aromatherapy. So, one of the things I need to do is switch cameras. By the way, whoa, excuse me. Whew. Oh my. Do we have a loop? A loop? A loop? Back from Publix. All right, sick. Good to have you back. Is the sound okay? Revenge had mentioned that the music might be a little bit loud, but I'm looking at the meters and it looks like the music is quiet, if anything. So y'all just give me a consensus if you don't mind. I'm going to switch to that camera and bring my phone over so I can see the chat. And we're going to get a little bit of stuff together for our little journey today. Oh, I don't get a preview on that camera. Murr. All right, well that looks fine. We could actually go that way a little, probably. Perfect. Smokes Super Bowl pregame super party. What's a Super Bowl? I'm smoking a Super Bowl. Yeah, that's what's up. Otherwise, nope, y'all know better than that. I'm not a sportser. I'm a smoker. So how would I do this? We're going to go to my page. Live. Hey, Smokes is live. Smokes. You got me calling me Smokes. Name Schmoke. Shop is Smokes Shop. You don't want to loop. All messages. Turn it down. Perfect. Boink. Now I can see the chat. Is today the Super Bowl? Sick. Yes, I will probably go out of my way to be live during the Super Bowl. So everyone that doesn't give a shit about it has something to do. I'm just saying that. I don't know that I'm actually going to do that. I've been threatening to have a couple beers for about a week. I still haven't done it, which, is really funny considering how much of a raging bar alcoholic I used to be. How is that? That light is right in the way, huh? But we could turn it on maybe. Would that be good or bad? It's annoying as hell, so we're just going to turn it off. Ooh, let me shine it at the camera. Did that help? Let me turn on the overhead light. Turning on the overhead light, making an illuminated place for me to film. What? Schmo called it the stupid bowl the other day. Yep. Hi, I like Grateful Dead. What's up? Welcome in, Carrie. So one thing we want to do is, I got several things I want to do here today. Unlock, open, remove. One of these days I'm going to learn that whole process. This is the factory battery and it is drained. So we want to charge it, which we can do with the factory charger that came with the toy. It's not a toy, it's a hobby truck or something, a hobby model. Remote controlled hobby model. You think? Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I really don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I mean, I've heard about Bad Bunny or whatever, but I don't know what any of it means. I don't do mainstream at all really anymore. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. Okay, so I want to get a 3-way splitter because we want to check and or charge the other. All right, I got a 1-month member. That's what she said. I want to be able to hook up this charger as well as this charger. So I'll be right here figuring out where the 3-way, I see one. Be right back. Oh, I lied. That's not what that is. But I still know where one is. I'm pretty confident. Quite confident, in fact. Uber confident. Yeah. Lots of extension cords. If I had done the electrical myself, I definitely would have done some things differently. But that was one thing that I did not really know anything about as far as codes and all that, and I didn't want to. That's a pretty deep dive to do electric. It's electric. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, I didn't ask you to minimize. What the? I really, I know many of you mostly utilize mobile formats. I am completely the opposite. I do not like the user interface of the mobile YouTube. Got any coffee in a cup yet, Schmoke? As a matter of fact, Motobomb, thanks for that heads up. Ha ha ha! Cheers, my friend. I do have coffee in a cup. I can't really see my... There it is. Okay. I have coffee in a Schmoke Shop coffee mug. Available on 4th Wall. I don't know the address. There's a link for it in the channel description at the very least. I'm not even sick, or anybody with a mod wrench wants to throw the link, that's fine. If not, I'll be alright. What I would ask is anybody lurking, if you would, please subscribe to the channel. Right now, I'm in a situation where I need subscribers so that I can get to the final stage of monetization. Once that occurs, I don't care. Subscribers, they say, don't really matter. They do matter up to the 1,000 subscribers point, because that's the threshold where they open up the door to full monetization. So I'm at 600 and something, 659 if I remember right, I don't know. But I've made my 4,000 watch hours I need, but right now I need subscribers. So there's that spiel. Watching on my phone now. Brown chicken. You know, it's handy. It's great, but as far as trying to do lives and stuff, it's interacting with the chat and everything, very frustrating for me. All right, so that is now charging. Mind you, disclaimer, whatever these are, LiPo, lithium something, batteries are exceedingly dangerous. These are the ones that will burst into flames and go burning out of control. So the reason this coffee can is here is theoretically I should have like this in here in the coffee can while it's charging. Just for shits and giggles, we'll do that. So that if it did burst into flames, it would at least be somewhat contained. So even though it's on a wooden table. But you definitely don't want to do it on a gas can. Not that it makes sparks. If these batteries, we've all seen the videos. If these batteries go, they go. It's more like a firework than anything else. All right, so here's our charger. Once again, I'm not going to get into the details of this charger. And I am monitoring the chat, just FYI. For those of you that watched the video, it did not come with the cables that I needed. Because as Amazon does, there were two different options. All it said the difference was dark blue or light blue. One of them was a few dollars cheaper. The slightly more expensive one got here overnight, or was supposed to get here overnight. Or sooner, regardless of overnight. Anyhow, what I didn't realize is the one that I clicked on to get here sooner did not have the cable that I needed. So I've charged these with alligator clips last time. This time we're going to use the cables that I have since then bought. There's no subbing after they... See, I hate this interaction, this after they let go. There's no soldering after they let go. Oh, that smells fruity. It must be really toxic. It smells like an old marker. Wow, I'll bet that's really toxic. Whoo-wee! It's not making me lightheaded yet, but it probably will in a few years. Anyway, what we have is little banana plugs on this end, and color designated. Red for positive, black for negative. And on the other end is the T-plug, which is what I need to plug into my batteries. So we plug into there, then we take this and plug it into there, and then we're hooked up to the charger. However, this thing is supposed to do something about telling us the charge state without hooking it up to a charger. Yeah, it's a LiPo battery voltage tester. Low voltage buzzer alarm. Actually, it's a buzzer alarm, which is even cooler. Who in here? There's no use the cheat code, post a bunch of random shorts, get the free subs from it, then stop doing them. I'm not doing shorts anymore, real one. I mean, unless I'm not saying, you know, never say never, but yeah, I have not put any effort into shorts. I did at the beginning, but not anymore. I was trying to make a joke about LiPo batteries. There's no soldering after they let go. I mean, I sort of understood it. Stupid Bowl Sunday. Blue, blue, blue. Smoke shop, smoke shop, smoke shop, smoke shop. Steely, 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 steely. We have a... Oh, man. You retracted it before I got to read it. All right, well. Whatever, Carrie. I can't see to monitor what I am seeing to tell if it's focused or not. I guess I could switch to the other camera and do it. That looks like it might be. But anyway, it says LiPo battery voltage tester, low voltage buzzer alarm. So that's fun. They're very tiny letters. Used for 1BS. Oh, 1 to 8S. Okay. For shabba blah 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 blah. So in theory, How do I know which one's negative? This one's negative, right? So theoretically, we're going to plug this in here. I don't know where you are. Hopefully it doesn't explode in my face. That would suck. Beep, 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 beep. All. 12.5. Number 1. 4.7. Number 2. 4.16. Number 3. 4.18. All. 12.5. I don't know what any of that means. I guess, is that our voltage that we're after? 12.5? 11.1 is what we're after. So 12.5, I'm going to say, is charged. So that was neat. Let's do it again. We decided that the positive side is that way, so we're going to plug this into here. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, 12.4. Number 1, 4.16. Number 2, 4.15. Number 3, 4.16. Well, considering this is supposed to be a balanced charger, I don't understand why they wouldn't be the same voltage. But whatevs. What do we got in the chat? Good day, everyone. I'm trying to interact while I'm making breakfast using voice text. Not working. I'm glad you're not working, Carrie. You need to take a day off. Oh, wait. You're saying that it's not working very well. Never mind. What's up, Renegade? Welcome in. What are we tearing up? Stupid heart is in the way. I mean, fixing. Oh, we're preparing for our day of playing with the remote control trucks. I have a play date with a friend. I wish this wasn't in the way. I've got some stuff to do. Schmoke, have fun today, Speed Racer. Bye, everyone. Have a good day as well, Amy, and I promise I will make it back over there and catch up on some of the videos, because I was up to date with you, but I know I've missed at least 2. And as far as the Volkswagen van thing, yeah, let's see what it comes out looking like. That could be really neat, and I'll buy it from you, whatever. Anyway, have a good day, Amy. Scoop Doobie. Ruh-roh. How are you? Enjoy your day. Hey, quick shoe. Quick shoe. Alright, so we are charging that. These are theoretically charged. I should really brush off this bench. Really? Seriously? For real. Alright, let's put the truck over here. Let's do a little bit of cleanup, kids. Sorry I don't have anything more exciting going on, but I think this is more exciting than what I usually do, because normally we don't do anything. You just watch me sitting here talking to you. I'm going to try and find a bench brush. It might be sitting right there, but it's not. It's snot. It's snot. Where is my bench brush? I have 2 bench brushes. 2 bench brushes, can't find one. Do. This is loads of fun, huh? Everybody having loads of fun here at Smoke Shop. It's ludicrous. Howdy, Raltz, but Benny, right? If I remember correctly. I will be right back on camera in a moment. I'm trying to find a bench brush, of which I should have 2 different options, but yet I doth not see either, which is not yet frustrating me, but could soon. Ha! I found one, and it's the good one. The old one is the good one, of course. We're back. Hey, do. See a quick shoe, guys. If you don't have to buy it, I would just send it to you if you want one. Well, thanks, Amy. But either way, yeah, we'll figure all that out. Hope you're fabulous. Absolutely. We are playing with, or preparing to play with, a remote controlled truck that I did my last video on. We're not going to go live with this necessarily, but right now I'm just getting my stuff together for a play date with a friend who also has a remote controlled truck. And we're going to go out to a spot and run them, where we can run them wide open and not worry about running into anybody or anything like that. We will have more concerns about radiation poisoning than anything else. which I guess I should warn him about if he doesn't realize that, since it is a nuclear weapons storage facility that never existed. Where are we at on the chat? I have a seat right here. That's cool. Nothing motivates me more than an RC project. I want to grab it in a minute. I'm gonna grab. I'll be. Let me try that again. Be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. It's right on the other side of the wall. When I decided that I wanted to play with remote-controlled cars again, I may as well get this and charge it. The first one I got was a super teeny tiny guy. Meep meep. He's fun and entertaining, but does not have suspension, does not have digital proportion steering. It's like left or right, all the way on or all the way off. You know what I mean? It's not. It's a toy. It's not a hobby grade thing like this is. But I also have no idea if I left batteries in it and if they've exploded or why I'm all over the place. I did not. See, Schmoke was looking out for me. Real one. Uh-oh, we got to do a burnout, huh? Luckily, I just happen to have a remote-controlled truck with a full battery. So we might be able to do a burnout yet. Let's celebrate their 10th Super on a live stream. Yay! DJ Real One's 10th Super on a live stream. I appreciate it. That's a super sticker. Cool. Super sticker. My friend Pat is into rock crawling. Huge, has a channel and everything on it. So I watched a girl, I don't remember, it may be RC Crawler or something. I think it's something simple like RC Crawler Girl or RC Girl or something like that. I was looking at, mounting sports cams and first FPV stuff, and she's got a big rock crawler that she did FPV on. So she's got the goggles on and she's sitting in her desk live streaming. She's like, okay, here we go. And she drives out her front door and does a complete tour of her entire yard sitting from her desk chair. It's freaking awesome, dude. That cat tripped me out. Me too, bro. All of a sudden, there's this cat in the bushes. And he's like not afraid of me and super into the truck. He wasn't into me, but yeah, he wanted to play with the truck. So what have I done here? I've created a small welder. I've cleaned one section of a table. I now have another toy out. I'm all over the place. It's great. All right. All 10 for... Oh, wow. Well, thanks, man. That's awesome. I want to... I gotta get set up to do a burnout for you. So one of the other things that we need to do with this is set it up to where we can hold the battery in place. Excuse me. It fits in here fine, but the factory clamp does not go onto it correctly. Although it would if I cut that out right there. Actually. We might not be modifying it as much as we thought. Yeah, it's still not going to work. It's too thick. So, what we need to do is figure out some sort of a strap to hold it in. Big Dan, welcome in, my friend. Procrastinating, shoveling snow. 5 a.m. It was -5 this morning. Wow. Excuse me. Velcro. Brutal temps today. Yes, sick. More than likely Velcro. The biggest issue is that we have hot stuff here and a moving fan, so I can't go over the whole thing necessarily. And we can't go through the middle because there is a drive shaft. This is all-wheel drive, by the way. So the main thing is we do not want to interfere with the steering, which we could if we put it in the wrong place. So it needs to stay back here in the back. I think I want to flip this back over and get the wires out of that area. Good morning, Mountain Woman. Welcome in. He lives where it never stops snowing, the island of misfit toys. Stick around for that. The Super Bowl. This is lit. Well, the Super Bowl's this evening, isn't it? I thought it was, like I said, prime time. That's what I was asking the other day. We could go... maybe. Let me see what Velcro straps I have. I'm going to turn you around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit stupid and I need to turn around. Turn around. That was fun. We got stupid. Velcro. I should have. I have no idea. I have a stash with Velcro straps. Where they are? Something that rhymes with straps. I have no craps? I don't know. Beep, boop, boop. I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. We should turn to the other camera. We should turn to Wally. Wally? Oh, wait. Wally, I need you to follow me again. Oop. Did you miss me? Oh, no, I got you. Good boy. Wally's such a good boy. I should check the chat, too, huh? Where are we at? Growing more. Whoa. We got lots of stuff happening that I have missed. Stupid Bowl. Growing more tired of winter. Yeah. Everyone should move to Florida. Just not my neighborhood. Small world. To get away from cold weather. 33 here. Heat wave, bruh. Yeah, I can't imagine 33 being... I mean, I can imagine it, 33 being warm. But I can't imagine living in that environment, is what I'm trying to say. I would not. It's really that simple. I would not. All right, here we have a couple. Yes, they're not as long as I thought they were. But we have a couple straps. Is that all? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? I thought I had a big long one. Yeah. So we could use both of these, and that would in fact accomplish what we need. Here, heat wave, fuck winter. La 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 la. Even colder up there, done. Push snow for 30 years. I'm done with snow forever. Yeah, like I said, I mentioned it a little while ago. I would enjoy seeing snow once a year or so, but I don't have any desire to live in it. I did that backwards. I knew that was going to happen. I lived in Hartselle, Alabama briefly, so that was the only place that I lived that it snowed in the winter. But even there, it was minimal amount. Snows out here on occasion, everyone panics and shuts down schools. Sky is falling. So here in Florida, it totally shuts down because the roads ice over because of the humidity a lot of times, and that really creates issues because people have no idea how to drive in ice here. Okay, so if we wrap that way now, that would go like that, and it would tighten. Yep, all right. So we're good there. we're gonna we're gonna trick Wally into not following us and step into the green room for a moment. Welcome to Smoke Shop. Okay, Wally, you can come with me. All right, let's go. Don't forget, Wally, we gotta drink water. Stay hydrated. Is the sky really falling, Sick? Should I go outside and check? Oh, we gotta turn you back around and set you back down there, theoretically, and turn you back to the other camera. Hooey, hooey, plow, pladow, bam, whammo. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. I also hate the heat, but I prefer the heat to the sub-zero wind chills and shoveling. I actually prefer cooler weather. Like right now is my jam. I love this time of year in Florida, which we get a few weeks of. This is awesome weather. It's, you know, it can go down to freezing at night as far as I'm concerned, or right below, and then it's low 60s during the day pretty much. High 50s, low 60s, I'm fine with that. What we're going to try and do is go around this entire part of the chassis, but I can already see where our issue is going to be, and that is that it's likely going to slip off because both ends are angles. I don't know where the camera is, but both ends of where I'm trying to put the strap is not flat. It's at an angle at both ends. So as soon as I tighten it and it hits a bump, it's just going to slide off to the side. So that is not going to work. And everything here is hot. And up here is steering, and we can't interfere with that. However, I think I just discovered the solution. Maybe. Maybe not. But maybe. So we can get through here. We could do something through here. And that seems like it would not create an issue. So, with that being said, that would work. It would at least keep it from flying out. And if I wanted to, I could put a slot somewhere over here. What's going on, chat? Lunchtime, see you later. Humidity and 80 plus sucks. Yep. Quick shoe, enjoy lunch. Oh, beer. Yeah, there's that. Won't have a heart attack. Spring and fall in the Midwest are amazing, I have to say. I can't do heat. I was dying in Florida in October and November. Yeah, if you're not used to it, it'll mess you up. Snow I thought was always blood money. Everything breaks or fails, usually catastrophically. Blown seals, cracked metal from cold hydraulic issues. Yeah, cold is good for tradesmen. The humidity is brutal. First summer here, I was like, what the fuck is happening? I barely finished cutting the grass. Yeah, you can't breathe. Miss my Chicago Midwest summer. So beautiful. The mic is, yeah. Road reality. The earth says hello. Welcome. First summer in Florida was in Cape Coral, 2 weeks. Cape Coral. 2 weeks straight, over 100 plus. Thought I moved to the sun. Yeah. And the humidity, like we're saying, is the beast. There's definitely a difference between dry heat and hot heat. Well, there's a little branch in our drive shaft tunnel. I don't know if y'all can see that, but we're gonna get it out of there. It's just a leaf. We could probably leaf it alone, but you know, it's creating drag in our drive line, which is lowering our horsepower. And since we're prepping for a race, we don't need that. All right, race prep. Smoke shop, race prep. So, in theory, we're gonna go through there, underneath the battery, over it, and then attach that. And that will at least keep it, theoretically, from flying out of the car, which is our biggest concern. So if I do that, and then lay this down here, and do that, I could even tuck it in there just to be sure. Tuck it to itself or something. That doesn't really matter much. That's fine. That's perfect. Beautiful. Now, what does that accomplish? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It would keep it from coming out of the truck, but we've got to keep it from going forward also. So this is a start. Oh, duh. If I did this the other way, I don't know what I'm thinking here. Right. Do it the other way. Burnout for the burnout. Oh, that's right. I still got to do my burnout. Real one. Oh, no. Forgot. Okay. Nope. I think it was right before. This doesn't make any sense. Because I want to go like this. And then like that. So no, that wouldn't work. Maybe it is the other way. Welcome in, Mike. Insane Wheels is Mike Ball. That hurricane here last year and was literally about to move back. That shit scared me to death. Yeah, that hurricanes are people don't get it. Why is this not making any sense to me? I'm not this stupid. I'm gonna focus for just a second. Doesn't work, that's why. Unless I twist it. I have to twist it. Okay, we're back. I was there for Ian. The power was out for a week and it was like 90 degrees. Almost yeah, I mean it's brutal. That's the main thing, I think. It's not necessarily the storm, it's the aftermath a lot of times. Because yeah, it takes out infrastructure. It shuts down businesses. It it screws towns up. All right, so now we're going to twist this around that way, and then we can do that, and then it's a little bit tighter. Okay, that's still not going to keep us. Actually, it is. It's definitely keeping us from flopping out, and we want to keep it from sliding forward because that can interfere with the steering. But I think we're going to be okay with this. I don't like this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a flap here that's touching right on where the wires go. But I don't want to flip it over because then the wires are going to interfere with the steering. So I think we're going to take a Dremel or something and cut that. Maybe. I don't think I'm going to do it now, but in the future. Checking the chat. Burnout. Right. Okay, let's do a burnout. Can I turn the connectors the other way? Let's try that real quick. One last thing, real one, that I'm actually sort of paying attention. Let's turn this the other way entirely. Duh. Now, that gets us clear of all that, except it doesn't fit. But it fits enough. theoretically that if I do that again, and then rotate that, and then stick it on there, that should hold us in place enough. Then this can interfere with all the suspension. It'll be great. All right, we're just going to turn this thing, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. Pladow. All right, so there's that. Houston, we are hooked up to power. This is a terrible idea. Anyhow, that's got to go in there. Again, clipless body. There's a little tongue on the front that goes into a slot. And in theory, slides into a slot. Thank you. And then we have a clippy up here that goes down. It's I like the lack of clips because you don't lose the clips, but as far as getting it in place correctly is kind of a pain in the butt every single time in my experience. Plus now we're adding extra wires in the way, so that's not helping any either. And that is preventing us from putting the body down. Yeah, awesome, perfect. Okay, take two. This thing's in the way now. Trying not to take this apart completely. There. That'll work. Never mind. Got it. Burnout. Yep, shortly. We ran indoor RC cars on carpet. An old mall store RC club had races in it while idle, and swept the Big Onion storages out for indoor cement, running 50 degrees and dusty, 82 to 86. I don't know if you saw the video where I ran this, Big Dan, but I was into RC cars around that time. Oops, it just turned on. I didn't want it on yet. So at that level, back then, you know, it was pretty expensive to get them to go fast. These now, this is a little Amazon truck, and for you want to spend $125, you've got a pretty badass, top of the line from those days, little truck, without any modifications. And all I've done to this is I've added one stage up batteries, which made the speed a lot faster. Coffee, 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 coffee. Original gangster, Big Dan. That was awesome. The 80s were crazy cool for RC. Coffee, 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 coffee. Sisters got us all into it. Ran VW mini sprints. Wow, those are fun. The smoothie. Ha ha ha. All right, kids. Let's with reality, come to the camp out. I may try to go sick. That'd be cool. Let's do a burnout. I've never done a burnout with a remote control car. Shouldn't be hard. We're just gonna hold it, right? Because that's how it would work, I guess. Where are you looking right now? Let's get you lower first of all. Lower. Man, if y'all could see this vintage tripod you're mounted to, it's vintage. It's all aluminum and stuff. Aluminium. Excuse me. I really need to put you on a teeny tiny tripod. Teeny tiny tripod for the win. We do have that capability. It's in my pocket, I think. Nope, that's a lighter. It's here on the table, though. All right, we're going to switch First of all, while we're off camera, we're going to take advantage of the fact that we're off camera briefly. Then, hot. Sorry. Oopsie. Never again. Oh, wait, real one. How long ago did you say that? I hope you're still in here, because we're really moments away from your burnout. Moments, mere moments. All I have to do is remove this camera from this mount it to this tripod, and then I can put you on the ground. And then we can, I just gotta, that should be perfect. What about that? What do you think? Oh, we're not on that camera, we're on this camera. Did you stay or did he already leave? I think he already left. Road trip. Go there too, Moto. Road trip. Pick you up on the way. Almost a month to go. Never again. Come back. Come back. Well, he'll have to watch it in the replay. We're switching to the other camera, which should be ground level. Oh, yeah. Burnout cam. This is going to be awesome. Somebody better record this so I can use it later. All right. All right, I got to turn the radio on. And then I'm going to turn the toy on. The model, rather. It's not a toy. Clearly stated in directions. It's not a toy. It's a model. Whoa! Okay, wow. I forgot how crazy out of control this thing is. So, oh my gosh. Alright, I guess we're gonna maybe just brace it up against this stool and see what happens. Oh shit! It did a burnout and then it tried to climb up the stool. That's awesome. Woo, woo, woo! Backwards, 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 backwards. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's line it up, line it up. Alright, ready? We're doing RC burnouts. Want to see a wheelie? All right, we need a better brace. How about the bucket? That's a lot of bees, buddy. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, this thing is so balls to the wall. I mean, I could turn it down. We could turn it down to 75%. Maybe that would help. Where are you pointed? How about now? There. Are you good? I think so. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it pushes the bucket. This thing is badass. That's a bucket full of garbage. I mean, it's maybe not as heavy as I thought. All right, my foot's on the bucket now. Ready? Here we go. Burnout. Oh, I totally smell burnt rubber. It didn't make a bunch of smoke. Sorry. You can put some oil down, maybe. All right, I gotta check the chat. Oh man, that's fun. Switch to that camera. Come back to me. Hey, little buddy. All right. All right, you were here for it. Good. All right, let me find where we're at. What's up, Steven? Welcome in. Gonna watch the burnout when you get back. I'll rewind it. You stayed and saw it. Good. I have to see how things are. Camp out is a fantastic time. Low key if you want. Crazy antics if you want as well. That's what I'm thinking. I just have to be mindful of. I'm hoping that Sick and some of those, key fob, the people that I know, some of you guys will be there. Otherwise, I'll go. I have a music festival that I usually go to. Anyway, whoop whoop. Hey, Steven, welcome in. Sophia, welcome in. I hope you caught the burnout. I know it's expensive. It is floor cam. Oh, shit, nice. Yes, thing has some scoot to it now. Shit. Yeah, it's quick. I just lost. There it is. Have a beach camp out instead. Put rocks in the bucket. Hell yeah. Hey, Tom. Welcome in. The giggle has me dying. Pure excitement. Oh yeah, this thing's fun as hell, dude. Getting further. Especially four-wheel. Yeah, this is all-wheel drive. That was all-wheel drive burnout, no problem. And I turned it down to 75%. That's with a 3S battery. The 2S battery would have done it too, but with the 3S, it's nuts. It's as powerful as the gas ones were when we were talking about in the 80s. If there's no smoke, is it really a burnout? I mean, I could throw some oil down on the road. All right, so now I actually have a burnout for when people do super chats. So let's switch back to the other camera, since I'm gonna have to charge this battery anyway. And I'll turn on the lights. Oop! Golly. Oh, hey, don't hit the expensive camera. Beep, beep. I need a horn. Floor cam. Pew, pew, pew. How that is. Not bad. I don't know if y'all caught that or not. It basically did an amazing donut and then flipped over. And again, this is turned down. This is at 75%. It's ridiculous. If I turn it up to 100%, it's a wheelie machine. Oopsie. It's also very durable. Uh-oh, it's buried. I gotta get it out of the hole it's in. Oh no, this is bad. All right. Let's switch back to that. Hi. Check the chat. People saying hi. Yeah, Renegade, I don't know. I gotta put some oil down or something. Yeah, that's a long trip for a lot of y'all. Yes, oil her up. Always lube. Yeah, always lube your tires. Probably some soap, maybe. So for you to get to Florida, that would be 2 days. Tuned down, eh? I think I turned it up at the end, but yeah, that was at 75%. I just turned it off. I don't think I meant to. Toya, welcome in, mama. Meow. Water, no oil. Yeah, I don't really want to put oil down. But water, I still don't think it's going to actually smoke. We could, I'll put a damn cinder block down in some water. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I got to charge the battery anyway. Just out of curiosity. We'll start with one brick and see if it can push it. Well, it'll probably drive right over it. Never mind. All right, we got to switch back to floor cam. Floor cam. Toya, we're doing burnouts with a radio controlled car. It'll smoke. Keep making doggies homes today. I guess there's no music. I'm not really concerned about it. Oh, I know what I did. Maybe. I don't know. None of that matters. Well, it should be seeing that, right? Ah, they're on set break. Right. Let's get you some music again. It's a long ass set break, guys. There we go. Somewhere around there, probably. Play. Music should come back soon. And hey, look, it's beep boop beep boop. Oh, I turned the radio off. No wonder it's not working. Okay, so we gotta turn the truck back off because you gotta turn the radio on first. So we turn the radio on. Again, we're at 75%, and then we get our beep on. Flash our headlights at you. Now we'll put a little bit of water down, because why not? So basically, I don't know why. It's like water is expensive or something. Oh, that's too much water. It's wasted. All right, here we go. I'm going full power. We're turning it up. Full power. Ready? No smoke, but it sure did a burnout. Let's get out of the water and try it again. So one thing I don't like about this controller, is it has a brake stage before it goes to reverse. So it's a two-step process to go from reverse to forward or forward to reverse. It's weird. Okay, well, maybe we should power it down again. We'll go back down to 75%. Yeah, it just wants to crawl it. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. That tire just, wow. I don't have any spare tires, so I'm going to stop that before I screw this thing up. Because I have an important race this afternoon. Oh, we're only at 75%. I don't know what direction I'm facing anymore. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's fun. It will smoke. 2 bricks. Dish soap? Use your vape for special effects. Nice idea. I took pick up my bike when I used to vape. The fog made for a nice pick. I'm just, I almost want to back up and watch that again. I'm going to, as a matter of fact. It smells like burnt rubber. That truck has power. Yeah, it does. I'm very impressed. Like I said, for considering that I think I have less than $150 into everything, including the upgrades and all that. Which the upgrades, all I did was buy a charger and some batteries. But Smash. Sorry, I'm just watching the video again, smashing into the brick over and over again. Oh, that's funny. Smash. Anyhow, okay, let's go back to live. How do we do that? Oh, I didn't want it to go full screen. Oh, there's no escape now. I don't know how to get out of this. Escape. Escape. Ha, it worked. Good. So, all I really want to do is be live. Okay, catching back up on the chat. Use your vape. The torque on these things now is crazy. Yeah, the truck has power for sure. I have live chat on. We are relatively close to live, so that's good. All right, let's set ye back up over there, over yonder, and let's hook this charger up and charge this thing back up. Power off. Pew. Thank you. We'll get you set back up over here-ish. How about that? Does that work for you? We gotta switch cameras. All right. So we'll switch cameras. Utilizing our camera switcher 2000. Pew. I said pew. Thank you. And while we're not on a camera, where's the plays date? It will be, I told him to come by around 1, and I figured, shit, I can't see, where is that camera pointed? It should work fine. I want my water. I have my chat over there on the phone, theoretically. Yes. Okay. You are there. My friend is going to come over with his truck, and we're going to go to that abandoned military facility, and we're going to run our cars and race them and stuff. I'm hopefully going to set up to film to make another long-form video. But when we go out there, I'm not going to be live necessarily. However, I'm keeping the option open to where if, you know, I feel like it, I might go live just to see how it works. But my priority number one is to go out there and have fun with my friend. Once we have had some fun, then I will probably set up and set it up to film a race. I may set that up. It doesn't matter. I may set up to film the race right from the beginning, and then we may mess around for a little while, and then, like I said, go live from the phone. But as we all know, my lives from the phone don't always work out to make me happy, so I don't want to do that or ruin our time hanging out messing with that. I think that made sense. Baked to the bejesus. I got a shovel, the solid precipitation, catch up later. Man, Dan, be careful out there. Have fun, enjoy it. I don't know. Filming, yes. Smokey the Bandito. What's up, Wes? Good to see you, my friend. You missed me doing burnouts with the RC truck. Well, they didn't smoke, unfortunately, but they definitely spun the wheels. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna have a good day. We haven't hung out in a while. He's a very close friend of mine. I've known him for 30 years. So, you know, we all know as we get older, we don't all hang out as much as we used to. And so that stuff has happened, and he had moved, but currently is now back in the area for at least a little while. Anyhow, I should have that turned that way if I'm going to do this. But let's take this battery out now that we know that it is not fully charged any longer. How do we do that? That way. No, I had it right the first time. That way. I don't know. that way. It's not letting go. There we go. So now the clipless body lever is released. I'm going to take it off and see the battery is pretty much where we left it. It has definitely shifted, but considering how many flips we did, I'm not that worried about that. We may make some modifications here. I may just sit here and stare at it for a while because I have not really done that. And the contemplation part is a lot of the process for makers, many makers. Where are we at? Sounds like fun. I can go back and watch it. Sweet. Have we seen Living Alaska yet? And is Shaggy Man okay? I have not seen either of them, and I need to message them. Hey, Orange Kitty, what are you doing? Orange Kitty's in here. He wants to see his truck. What are you doing, crazy? I'm going to actually call him Shaggy Man here in a minute, I think. What are you doing, Orange Kitty? Are you going to come hang out, or are you going to run away? Come on. Are you trapped? Sort of. Not really, though. You're sort of trapped. Don't freak out. Everything's fine. Hi. How are you? Come on. Let's get you out of here. Not further in. No, 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 no. That's not good, dude. Kitty. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. We need to switch to the other camera. I do not want this cat getting trapped in here because of the way that the building is built. If this cat gets behind the wall, he could easily get trapped. Yeah, you need to get out of here, Orange Kitty. I see you. You're okay, buddy. Just push. I'm going to help you. Hang on. Don't get scared. I'm just going to help you. You're good, bud. Hang tight. Here we go. There you go. Hey, Orange Kitty, look. Don't go that way, please. All right, we got to open the frickin' garage door or something, which is going to scare him even more, of course. Ay, ay, ay. That's why I don't open the door, people. All right, Orange Kitty. Go bye-bye. Bye-bye, Orange Kitty. Where are you? You better have gone out. Because if you went deeper in here... No, yeah, go out. Bye. Good to see you, little buddy. Want to play with the car? Maybe we'll do that later, okay? See you later. Ah, that was ridiculous. Freaking Orange Kitty. Silly Orange Kitty. Don't you do it again, silly Orange Kitty. That crazy Orange Kitty. Where are we? Where's the chat? What's happening? Smoke is about to get clawed. The truck chasing cat, run the truck out the door. If the battery had still been hooked up, that's what I first looked at. I was like, oh, he just wants to play with the truck. Oh, just give a cat a way out and stay out of the path. Well, I know, but every time I got over there, it was scared going that way. And if, like I said, the issue is if it gets behind, in between the residence and the steel building, there's lots of screws and stuff sticking out, which is the same reason I don't let my cats out here. I could put a blockade there, but the reality is there's a lot of stuff that a cat could get killed, trapped and or killed. He just wants to chase the truck. Exactly. Hey, wake up. Welcome in. Cat friends are always nice. Yeah, I just don't want them in here. I mean, like I said, I have 2 cats, and I don't even let them in here. And the reality is cats are kind of smart, and likely they'd be fine. But the last thing I need is a dead cat trapped in my wall, stinking up my world. So there. Now then. Back to the question about Shaggy Mane, which is my first priority. I'm going to message him right now, because I have not heard nor seen him in a minute. And I'm looking up Shaggy Mane, and that's not his name. That was Ridiculous. Uh-oh. Wally, what are you looking at? Wally, hey. Come on. Get with the program, buddy. You. Stay with me. We're good. Okay. And we're back. I'm a terrible friend. Why is his name not here close for texting? It has not been that long. I missed it. I went past it. We'll just do that. Thank you. Breaker 19, Breaker 19, everything okay? Question mark? Alright, there's a message to Shaggy Mane. Living Alaska, I will have to remember to message on whatever the thing is, Discord. Excuse me, don't you know? Don't you look at that? Redheads are unruly. Cat scratch fever. Bow now, bow. Thanks, folks. I thank you for calling me out on it, Sophia. I'm supposed to be his friend in real life. I'm just terrible at that. I'm not a good friend. Sounds like a t-shirt. The last thing I need is a dead cat in my wall stinking up the place. Welcome in, Adam. That might be another t-shirt saying. I have another one I want to print up, but I shared it in a chat, but I want to print it up before I put it out there too much because it's actually kind of brilliant and I don't want someone stealing it. I'd rather put it on my design and then say, psh, nope, I did this on this date. It's mine. Gotta get going, guys. See y'all later. Have a good stream, scones. Thank you, Marilyn, for coming in. And yeah, come out to the camp out. My plan, unless Sick and Kifa both tell me they're not going, then that would change my plans. But as long as Sick and Kifa are going, even though I haven't met them yet, I feel comfortable hanging out with them. And I'm going to be out there. Otherwise, depending on who's there, I may still go, but maybe just go drop in for the day or something like that. So, anyway. Shut your hairy face. You're a great friend. Seen it firsthand. Smoke self-talk. You good person. I didn't say I wasn't a good person. I'm just not good at socializing. I'm not a good social creature. My friends have always been mad at me for not being the guy that calls. It's the way I was brought up. My dad's the same way. I'm not really giving myself a guilt trip about it. It's just how my personality is. I was going to say something else, but then I thought I heard something out here, and I am sort of expecting company, though it's still early. But anyway, no, I mean, I'll give you the shirt off my back, as long as you don't try and take advantage of me. But as far as calling you and checking in regularly, I'm not good at that, is all I'm trying to say. And I'm not going to get into the deeper psychological reasons behind that, because there are some. The basis of it is I've lost a lot of people, and so I don't allow myself to get too close. Excuse me. Lost them both from moving away and or from not being with us anymore. That's what I was trying to say. Even if I have to walk. Hell yeah. Sick and it will be there always, even if I have to walk. That's what I was trying to say. I know, because I'm the same. Yeah. And my thing is I don't have any expectation of you to call me regularly either. However, if we're good friends, I know in my heart of hearts that when we connect, we're going to be just fine, like nothing ever changed. And so there. Plus, I have a YouTube channel. You want to hang out and see how things are? Come check out Smoke Shop. But no, I have been concerned about Shaggy Man, and I've been concerned about Living Alaska. Shaggy Man and I, we do have, gaps in between communication, but I have not seen any activity on his new YouTube shorts or anything. I could check on his daughter's Facebook page. I think I may have her number. I could text her, but I'm not taking it anything to that level yet. I may be broke, but you know, bong hits for everyone. Woo! I may be hitching. Have smoke will travel. I mean, yeah, if it's just a matter of travel, get to Florida, Jacksonville, I can get you the rest of the way. Woo! Water. You coming with me, buddy? Come on. Okay, we got to switch back over to this camera and get our... here's the vintage tripod I was talking about, by the way. It's pretty cool. Old OG, old school, blah, 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 blah. I gotta get this battery charging now that we just utilized some of it, because they take a while to charge, and I want to have all batteries available, because I'm pretty confident that was the plan that we had discussed, he and I, my friend and I. Smoke will travel. Smoke, you're good. It's like the old days there, big time. Doing all I can to get there. I'm not, how do I put this? I'm not trying to offend anybody or anything like that. So first of all, I have a music festival that I've been attending to that is that time frame. It's actually the weekend following. I've been attending that music festival for close to 30 years. So I've been there, done that kind of thing. I'm not that worried about going there, but that's my normal plan for that time period. I am totally open to going and hanging out, like I said, at Forgotten Angels, but I would like to have at least a core group of people that I know and have met, or not even necessarily have met, but have met here online. Me walking into a large situation like that without any friends or associates, I would more than likely mostly keep to myself and interact when I needed to, and just kind of do my thing, because I'm very adept at that. I've been doing it my entire life. I'm totally a solo. I don't have any brothers or sisters. Yeah, I've always been independent. Coffee, be right back. Sounds so nice. My coffee down the hatch. All right, so we're gonna go. We don't need that anymore. This can go here, and then we're gonna switch to there, to the other camera, the coffee cam. And then we're gonna aim that back down there like that, right? Something like that. Yep, that's it. That's our one. We just checked it. We need our phone back so that we can monitor the chat. Oh, Lord. Think. Keep in touch with us. We'll meet you at the front. Oh yeah, no, as long as y'all are there, I'm not worried about rolling in. I mean, we'll be in touch, definitely. I would love to see that happen for you all. Great to witness you all getting together, even on a live stream, which I usually do during that time. Did you register yet? No, I did not. I'm not committing to it until I'll probably buy at the gate. That's half the, I mean, if it sells out, I don't know nothing about all that. But as far as financially, that money's set aside for the festival, and it'll be less money spent going to Forgotten Angels than it would be going to the music festival. So I should be just fine there, even if they up the price at the gate or whatever. But yeah, I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to commit and spend money on something and then have something come up where nobody I know is going to be there, because, yeah, we'll see. Anywho, back to charging the battery. We need this, and you hook up the charger first, then the battery, if I remember correctly, is what they wanted you to do. So we're going to go there. They just want a number to prepare for, right? To the festival. Wake up. I'm not sure which festival you're talking about. We're talking about two different things. Normally I go to a bluegrass festival out at the Spirit of the Swanee Music Park, but what we're talking about is something called Forgotten Angels Gathering Camp Out, which is a fundraiser get-together for an organization called Forgotten Angels. Right on, Renegade. And I hear that, Sick. I got you. As we get closer, we'll dial things in, and I will, blah, blah, blah. They don't need to prepare for me. I don't need to take advantage of their food or whatever. I mean, I can, but if I'm going to a festival or a camp out, I'm prepared to be self-sufficient. I don't know why I'm putting this back in the car, because I'm trying to multitask, and I am not good at it. Nobody really is. People just lie to themselves. You just don't focus on anything. You half focus on a bunch of stuff. All right, so we plug in the charger first. Right, that's where we were at. We decided to keep the charger so we can undo all these twist ties. And I cannot see a thing because I do not have on my glasses. But it's okay. Here's this. Car can go over here. And we can plug in, plug it in, plug it in. Whoa! I didn't like that beep. That whole sparky thing. Wow. Wow. That thing's really... I don't know, man. I think it was the charger first. Is it the battery first or the charger first? Check in the chat, check in the chat. To the festival. Well, all the food and beer is included. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's awesome, but I don't need them to worry about me being there as far as that. Because I probably will not drink their beer. And may grab a meal or two if it's there, but... B6, Prashapandabana blah blah, Peterperdapa Blounce blah blah. Doop maximum safety, blah blah blah. Automatic charging, processing, terpadapa doop blop. Sherpadot to the backer lop lop, din the bodu papa pa. Skidly bop doo, the bottom biddy bop blah, terpadapa. Shank blah. Derpadot, never leave it, dop derpadapa. Keep the charger, blah blah, away from dust, yeah, blah blah blah. Charger should blah blah blah. Don't put it on wood. Yeah. To avoid the Sherpatapa, connect the charge cable to the charger first, then connect the battery. Yes, I was right. See, short-term memory loss my ass. All right. So, at this point, we're going to change this to a LiPo. Beep, lots of beeps, LiPo battery, enter, status is 6S? No, it's a 3S. 3S, that's it, 2.2 amps, 11.1 volts, right. So now we're going to plug this into here, like that. And then this into here, like that. And then we press and hold that. Uh-oh. Wait, it just changed something. Stop. Cancel. Yeah, it changed something. That's not good. Oh, no, it didn't. 2.2, 11.1. Never mind. Press and hold. That just blinks for a second. Battery check. Wait. Confirm. 3. Enter. I hope that's right. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Oh my gosh. Got lots of friends out of 3 days. More like family there. True that, Big Dan. And that's how it is at the music festivals that I go to. I just, again, I'm not a very social person, but I can do it. My first camp out, I didn't know anyone. It was cool. Second time getting to know some people was a lot better. Saturday night is magical. Looking forward to seeing. Love to win that vacation raffle. All right, so this is charging. This is charged. That one is still charging also, which it shouldn't be. It should be charged by now, but I think that battery's questionable. So anyway, I'm going to take these off because now they're disorienting me. I'm going to drink some water because I need to. And then we're going to talk about this little guy again. Because theoretically, we could charge him too, huh? Oh my God, everything's so tiny on here. He was left on, so it's definitely... So yeah, this may not work anymore. And I don't think it's a replaceable battery. I mean, sure it is. I just got to take it apart, but... Excuse me. What is that? Oh, it does have suspension, sort of. But not really. Anyhow. So this thing's definitely over discharged. Ground chicken, lavender, lavender, lavender. You're right, it is time for some lavender. But first I'm going to plug this thing into this and see what happens. Is there a thing? Is it that way? It's that way. So believe it or not, I can charge this little thing on here too, which is why I bought this charger. Because I can charge this, or that, which are all different. It's a 1S, a 2S, and a 3S, which is the number of cells. So it sounds like they might be skydiving out back, so that's always neat. But I don't know if we can get a camera out there and still have... Oh yeah, I can, using Video Ninja. Alright, let's go here. Hi. And we're going to find another USB port. Preferably not a high-powered one. Which I guess I could just do it off the high. Off the, this thing. Computer power. You got power, right? Your little USB port. There you go. Oh, I got a red light. I don't know what that means. Since I haven't charged this thing in forever. Probably means it's going to explode soon. I should put it in a coffee can. Let's just hope it doesn't explode. Or if it does, that we hear it. I do have, why are you looking at the sky? Why are you way up there, buddy? Come on down here. Hi. Hi. Remember me? There you go. Yeah. Come down here a little more. There you go, bud. Good boy. Got you on the big screen listening while I do stuff. Excellent. Excellent. Ready? Coffee. Puffies. Puffy puff. Coffee ready. I need a coffee maker in the shop. I'm sleepy. I have not been sleeping well lately. So, by the way, we do have other radio-controlled cars. I don't know for what purpose or what that means, but speaking of vintage stuff, this is an OG Radio Shack Black Phantom, which was Radio Shack's competition to the Nikos and Tyco's, which this was more than likely made by Nyko or Nico or Tyco or Tico or whatever. But this is actually, back in the day, a pretty good little truck. And it's been sitting collecting dust for years, but it'll still clean up. But this is eBay stuff. I haven't tried to put, like, this battery is definitely exploded. But theoretically, we could get this battery, a new battery. And these are probably just double A's or whatever. And we could possibly get this thing running. That would be fun. Now that I have a charger. And then this one, is actually a Horizon Hobbies buggy. This I found in the on the side of the road by my dad's house. It has a battery in it still, and it was disconnected, so that battery may still be good. We may be able to find a receiver for this and get it on the road too. Now that we're back into radio-controlled vehicles, because this thing looks pretty fun, huh? Rum, 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 rum. We're going to be RC car hobbyists. I'm going to screw up my whole algorithm. It's going to be awesome. People are going to be like, hi, I'm here to see. I have no idea. Why am I here? What do you do here? It's Smoke Shop. We do whatever we feel like doing. How's the chat? Ah, hey, Keyfob. Welcome in, my friend. Tom, I think you've been here, right? Did I say hi to you earlier? I thought I did. If not, welcome in, Tom. I have 2 remote-controlled tanks that have lights when you shoot at each other, but there's an added extra. The controls give an electric shock. That's awesome. Dude, the Phantom. I am behind. Yeah, the Phantom, like I said, that's an old Radio Shack truck. I remember looking at that thing in the catalog and wishing I could get one. So, slow manifestation, but I finally got one. Like I said, we could probably get that thing going. Algorithms are made to screw up. I joke when I say that. The whole time I was in the vidIQ programs and all that stuff, I always said hashtag no niche, because that's all they try to do is get you to niche down and really tighten in. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm here to do. This is Smoke Shop. Come hang out. Let's see what Smoke's doing today is what I wanted to do, and hang out. And that's what we've done. We've built a little community. My original formula is, or was, long form video. I messed around with shorts a little bit, but then when I got into the live streaming and realized that it does not seem to affect my long form algorithm, that's my jam. So I can make my long form video once a week and go live pretty much whenever I want to, and it does not seem to affect my long form video. So that's fun. So we got 3 batteries charging. Hopefully nothing catches on fire. If we do this, Wally should sit right there, and I can go over here and go, I'm not doing nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. That'd be awesome. I want to see your tanks. That might have sounded a little bit creepy. It was not intentional. I wonder if you could go do battles with the big tanks with your little tanks. Welcome in, Chris. Good to see you, my friend. I'll be right back. I'm just in the green room off camera. How goes the engine? About ready to... Oh, right. Yes, Motobomb. It's been fun. It really has. The funniest part for me has been telling the people in vidIQ what my plan was to build a community. Nanu. And having a lot of them kind of poo-poo the idea and no, you got to niche down and focus and Make every video about the same thing. It's okay. You can occasionally make something that you want to, but you really need to focus on doing the video about whatever you're doing. And I was like, yeah, whatever. No niche. I'm going to build a community. And somewhere within the last few months, I've started seeing the YouTube education community start leaning into live streaming and building community and focusing on that. So it's very humorous to me to watch the entire thing shift towards that. Rocking up to the big tanks. That would be awesome. You know exactly what I meant. Just smile at them and be like, I mean, it's not like you don't know where you can go and where you have to stop before they get mad at you, right? It's not like you're just going to drive out into the middle of a tank battlefield or anything. That would be crazy, right? I'm going to let you tell that story yourself if you choose to, Sophia. My coffee is officially empty after this sip. But how about that cool mug? Yeah, you know you want one. They're kind of expensive, but it's worth it because they're cool. I make $3 off of it. So don't think that the price of the mug or the price of anything. Basically, I'm trying to make about $3 off of stuff. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're just going to set this down right there instead of here because that's neither here nor there. Wait, what? Check in the chat. Like I've never ever drove on a live firing range of tanks. Yeah, I mean, duh. Who would do that? Hammer down. So yeah, she hinted at it, so I'll go ahead and say it. Sophia has literally driven out into a live firing range of tanks that were practicing at a base that's near where she lives. So that must have been terrifying. What's next? All our batteries are charging. It should beep and play a little song and say completed when it's done. All right, we probably need to put together some sort of a containment unit for the stuff that we are going to bring on our adventure. I think the best thing would be my large tool bag. Would probably be perfect, assuming it still exists. Are you with me still? Yep. All right. Oh, it's not there. It's not there. Okay. Ha ha ha. Well, where is the rebel base? Base. Yeah, I gotta order one. What's that? The camera? I have a nice black one. Oh, my mug. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Nice black one. Just cool to see your coffee mugs out there. Yeah, it's neat. They had the sign in the wrong place and they didn't lock the gate. I was forgiven and didn't die. Yeah, did you die? Exactly. Hot tub time. Quick show taking us into the hot tub, which is kind of creepy. What am I looking for, guys? I spaced out. It's probably because of the lavender. What was I going to do? I was going to walk over here and do something, and I forgot. Unfortunately. Oh, I'm looking for my tool bag. Right. Looking to see if it is in the bug. And it is not. All right. Review internal footage. Seeking large tool bag. I have no idea where the heck it is. It should be right in that. I see it. It's right in front of my face. mind-blowing. Tina, were you hiding it from me? There we go. It was under a kite. It's full of spiders and stuff. It's Spidey-rific. You can't really tell. You sort of can. Oh, you did a good job there, Wally. I didn't even realize I had this bag. It has a scent. This is the one that came with the drills, I think. This is too small, though. It has no pockets or anything. That's why it just gets tossed to the side. It could be useful. What happened? Raspberry Hedgehog. Welcome in, Hedgie. Everybody saying hi. LOL. Smokes, you're awesome. Thank you, Hedgehog. You are as well. I should say Melody. Whichever. Mary Poppins bag. Yeah. That's this. This is my Mary Poppins bag. It's a big tool bag. And I'm a big tool. Oop! It's playing our song. Uh-oh. It's playing lots of music. Why is it done or is it angry? Full. Okay, it's done. So stop, right? Stop. All right. I don't know if you followed me. Yep, there you are. All right, let's do that. Let's fix it. We gotta fix it, guys. Okay, that's done charging. So now we're gonna switch to that cam. And utilizing our new Mary Poppins bag, I'd fit in there. I could bring a hedgehog on a field trip. Bloop. I don't even want to think of the things that would dislocate if we tried to stuff you in this bag. Did I switch cameras yet? I did. It just hasn't caught up yet. Catch up. Can I press live on this? I bet I can, huh? Oh, or it will just run away. Live. It says live. I am definitely not live, but okay. I am alive. Oh, I'm still alive, or whatever. Anyway, so now we got to reverse it. So we're going to disconnect the battery first. So now we've got our batteries. We've got our charger, which is not hot. So then we're just going to disconnect that. And now that's powered down. So theoretically, we could also... Oh, dear. Oh, here it is. Yeah. We could hook up to a car battery and charge. So we'll bring this too. We got to bring all our stuff and things. This is all our stuff for our field trip. This is for the other car. I fit in there. It's done. Or is it angry? Yeah, exactly. It was scary. I thought maybe it was about to burst into flames. Okay, so we still need to work on our battery mounting system a little bit more because we don't want it to slide out. I think, therefore I am. I think we're going to do a quick modification. We're going to get rid of this clamp. And the only reason I know how to do this is because I've been looking at some things. Because they do make an aftermarket battery hold down that I can put on here. So I have already researched how to take this clamp off. And that's what we're going to do. The other thing I could do is if I just raise this clamp up a little bit, well, then it wouldn't clip onto there. So let's just take it off and get it out of the way. Checking the chat. Everybody saying hi. Mike saying shit. All right, we got our screws out. We got our clippy clip out. And so that we don't lose them, we're going to put our screws back into our clippy clip. because we may put this back on or modify it, or like I said, we could probably figure out a way to put some washers on here and get the clearance that we need. But for today, we just want it out of the way. Okay. Now we're going to put on our little running board or Nerf bar or whatever this thing is, utilizing our tiny screwdriver. I should probably have my glasses on and then I could see what the hell I'm doing. But I'll just kind of squint and go for the center of the blur. Going for the center of the blur. Voila! Richie J. Cuddly Bear. Yup. Welcome in, Richie J. Cuddly Bear. Hi, you. Hit the like. So obviously the people in the chat are subscribed, but it looks like I got 17 people watching. Anyone who is not subscribed, currently I am not somebody who is going to ask that for the entire existence of my channel, but right now I am trying to reach full monetization, and for that I need 1,000 subscribers. Beyond that point, I don't care about subscribers. But right now, that is the only thing holding me back. I have my watch hours and everything. I need subscribers. So if you have not, please subscribe. It does not cost you a thing. And if you set up the notifications, it'll let you know when I'm live or have posted a video or anything like that. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and it will help my channel grow. And for that, I would be very appreciative. That is all, kids. And now, back to the show. What we're trying to do is get this battery to at least be somewhat stabilized so that it does not fly out when the truck goes flipping down the road at 45 miles an hour, because that's theoretically what we're going to be doing. And these batteries will explode if they are struck, or, you know, there are things that will make them explode, as we have all seen the videos of. So that is in place and actually held in place and not sliding forward or anything. We're good with that for right now. The only other issue we're going to run into is the steering is up here. And if these cables start dropping down into there, that could also create an issue. But I don't really have a solution to that as of right this moment. So I think we're just going to hope for the best and say that when the body is in place, again, for those of you just joining, this is a clipless body. So there's a tongue up here that slides in, and then there's a little lever that drops a pin into place. And when you get everything lined up correctly, which is the hardest part, get the bumper off of there and all that stuff, then that just folds, locks in, and now the body's on there. Pretty cool, actually. But obviously I didn't do it right because the battery wire is hanging out the side. Alright, so that's ready to go. We got our tiny screwdriver just in case we need it. Got our radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. These are rechargeable batteries. Let's think about that for a minute. I'm going to pull these out. And I should have some AA's over here. What's going on? We got lots of stuff happening again. Hi, Richie. Buggy Bear. Hi, Bug. Bug. Hi, Bug. Lots of duct tape. Just shared your live, Smokes. Thank you. Hi, Chris. Hi, Raspberry. All right, everybody saying hi. And I said hi to Bug, which I don't think I had said hi to her before. We're going to switch back over as soon as I do this to this other camera for a moment. But first, a spot of aromatherapy, perhaps. followed by a camera switch to that camera there. Hey, Wally, come on. Come with me. All right. What are we doing next? We've got our bag. We've got our batteries. Oh, yeah, batteries. That was it. I know I had pulled some out, but I must have put them. They might be. It doesn't matter. That is all useless information. There are more batteries over here. And when I tried them the other day, I didn't think they were working, like they had sat too long and maybe died. But then when I put known good batteries in, it did the same thing. So, but now I know how to make it work. I know what I mean by all that. So we're gonna put in some theoretically freshy batteries. And then we're gonna turn the switch on and we have lights. So now, theoretically, we have a couple sets of batteries. I prefer to use the rechargeables, but if those die while we're out in the field, I now have some backups. And since I don't know if my friend is going to think of that, I will grab a couple pair. Oh wow, I got some Thunderbolts too. Oh my. I got batteries I didn't even know I had. I got batteries for days. Give me some more batteries. What that is? Another? Ooh, it is. I got some double A's. I got some triple A's. There's no way these are any good. Who knows? We'll just grab them all. Just grabbing all the batteries. Grabbing all the batteries with smoke. Welcome to Smoke Shop. Shop. Oh, where are you, Wally? You're way over there. Hi. What happened? Lots of stuff. Where's the mouse? We need a mouse. Scrollage. Oh man, I need to eat something soon. Smoky Poos. Thank you, Bug. I appreciate it. We got Cuddly Bears, Smoky Poos, Raspberry Hedgehogs, Bug Lightnings. All right, everybody saying hi. Hi. Where are you at? Are you with me? Come on. Come over here. You still with me? There you go, bud. Good boy. Or girl, or whatever it is. I don't know what it identifies as. It's just a camera, really. What do you think, guys? Ziploc bag? Yeah. Do we have one sitting here? Yeah. It's way too small, though. These batteries are not going to fit in this bag. Spatial awareness, people. Spatial awareness. Here's a little box. We can put them in there. Beep, 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 beep. Meow, 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 meow. Who was saying that their default song was Mario Brothers the other day in one of their videos? I don't know, but mine too. I believe it was Wes, as a matter of fact. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I like this. We need this. We have to save it. We have to save it. I have better containers for this. This is garbage. This is like falling apart cardboard. Fail. Apple crumble. I saw apple crumble out of the corner of my eye. Talking of food, I'm going to make an apple crumble. I want some. Go get some food. I'll be all right, Mama. I have a friend coming over here soon, and if he has not eaten, then we will go eat. And if he has eaten, then I will just grab something on the way to our destination. I don't know if I have anything here that's easy to grab or not, but I'm pretty sure I can grab something somewhere up the street. I have a supermarket right across the street. It's super handy. I try to take advantage of it more often. What am I doing now? Looking for a container for batteries. Right. Battery container mode. We have Ziploc bags. We've got options. We have options. We have bins and buckets and all kinds of crazy stuff. Ooh, that's metal. That would be perfect. Assuming I can find a lid for it. Which, of course, is missing. Why wouldn't it be? Why? It's okay. I know where one is. I'm not hiding, guys. I'm just doing stuff. I know where one is. We'll go with pink. Pink and green, they're not the same. But they work, right? No, because they're different manufacturers. Son of a biscuit eater. Okay. Things are just not going perfectly. But that's all right. First, does that fit? Yes. So that's good. So we definitely want to utilize this container. I don't even know what you're looking at anymore, guys. I'm just on a mission. All right. So we're now utilizing that container. How's the chat? Later, Smokes and everyone. Toya, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. I know a lot of this content is not really something you're interested in, and so I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. And that's probably true for a lot of my audience. But that's why I try to pay attention to the chat. Roast in a bit, slept through dinner. I don't understand. How can it be dinner? It's even there, it's only 6 o'clock. But dinner and supper and lunch and what do y'all call it? Tea? I think tea is dinner for y'all, right? But y'all don't know what I'm talking about because you call it tea. But what's supper? And then in the South, compared to the North, dinner can be something else over here than supper. And supper is lunch, and dinner is I don't understand it. Let's eat. In here is so much calmer in chat than Lion's chat. Voyager 1 is approaching. 1 light day away from Earth. This means it will take a day to get commands and a day to confirm it was received. Far out. 1 more cup of coffee, and I have to install my new furnace. All right. Well, at least you're capable of doing it yourself, Chris, because that's going to save you some money, I'll bet. Smokes, you are now Colonel K to me. Your beard is so much like his. Well, normally in the summer I shave this off too, so it is just the goatee in the summertime. This is just my winter coat. I don't know if I should record it because it is pretty janky. I mean, it's content, Chris. It's up to you, of course, but the way I see it is, well, so Renegade and I have talked about this a lot of times. If it's getting in your way, excuse me, from accomplishing your goal, that is an important goal, then throw the cameras to the side. If you could just have the cameras there and be doing what you're trying to do either way and it's not going to bother you, then absolutely film it. It's content. But, you know, your heat is more important. Tea time. Supper is before bed. So y'all have a meal after supper? Whoa, food is food. I'm here because I enjoy your conversation and your personality. I appreciate it, Mike. And that's that going back to what I told the vidIQ people. It's like, it's not about me focusing on a niche or a frickin' graphic or my thumbnail or any of that. It's about people coming and finding the community and my goofy personality and deciding that they want to see what I'm going to do next. And I'm not saying that channels can't be grown with those formulas. They absolutely can be and grown a lot faster. But that wasn't ever my goal. You want to make $1 million off of YouTube? Yeah, niche down and focus on it. Put out consistent content. Come with me. What are you doing? Your whole job is to stay with me, buddy. You know, put out consistent content about a subject matter. And you also got to make decent content. You can't just put out crap. But consistency is the key as far as I'm concerned. I'm hoping to find the actual lid to this, but since I don't see it, it kind of defeats the purpose of it. But we'll switch to a different container. Switch to a different container. That's all. Ba-dow. Great advice, Smokes. I don't know what I said. I just let the stuff come out. What? I don't even know where you are, but if you could have seen my facial expression when I just said that. Hey, what are you doing? Don't you... I swear he kind of gets tired after a while. He doesn't seem to track as well the longer he's running. Anyway, we had roast for dinner, your lunch, but I slept through it. Oh, dinner is lunch. I might need to take a note of that. Dinner is lunch. Breakfast, dinner, tea. If still not satisfied, add supper. Wow, so that's like fourth meal or whatever. Breakfast early a.m. till 11. 11 to 12 is brunch. After 12 is lunch. 4 p.m. till early evening is tea time. And supper is food before bedtime. Okay, so that would be breakfast would be the same. Brunch would be the same. Lunch would be the same. 4 p.m. till early evening is tea time would be dinner for me. And supper for you would be midnight snack. My channel is whatever I'm working on. Exactly, Chris. And again, you've got a personality that's the same. It's like, this is what I'm watching. This is Chris. This is what he's doing today. And for people that are into that, bro, you've got a cool channel and a lot of fucking cats. You sound like a hobbit, so don't forget second dinner. Cool, we've got there. Fourth meal. Isn't fourth meal something on those movies? People are gonna get mad at me because I don't know what movies I'm talking about. The Lord of the Rings or one of those fantasy movies. Consistency allows compounding to happen. Yeah, and something that I've talked with a bunch of people about is being mindful of your titles in this manner, so that you are describing what is in your video. But what the infamous them, try to teach you is to be flashy with your titles and grab, I did this to this, blah, blah, blah. No. I am fixing a 1965 Volkswagen Beetle's door pillar hinge. That is your evergreen content. Then when people are looking for a 1965 Volkswagen door pillar hinge, your video is the first thing that comes up. That's what has gotten me my watch hours, is people doing Google searches and finding my videos. The bigger my channel grows, the more it gets into all of the algorithms. But I've found, like when the AI crap first started coming around, I'm trying to think of what the Grok or whatever, one of the early AI engines I started seeing on my analytics, where I had been coming up in their search engine. So my stuff is getting out there. If you do a search for Smoke Shop, Google pops up all kinds of smoke shop stuff. It used to be Smoke Shop. It used to be a bunch of nicotine vape shops, head shops. Now if you type in Smoke Shop, it brings up my stuff. It's cool. Also pick at the leftovers in between. Yeah. Second dinner was in Lord of the Rings. Did someone say Hobbit? Yeah, I'm a Hobbit almost. Second breakfast in the Hobbit, I think. I don't know. They had lots of food. I like food. And we keep talking about food. Do I have any snacky food? I'll be right back. I need to see if I got something I can grab real quick. Oh yeah, I got a thing. I got a cake. A coffee cake. Cheese Danish. Cheese coffee cake, whatever you want to call it. It's a cheese Danish is what I would call it. But they call it a coffee cake. Coffee cake is something different from this to me, but anyway. Uh-oh, I didn't wash my hands. I'm gonna die. calories, sustenance. I eat one meal a day. I used to, Chris. What is that? Like I said, it's a cakey thing. There's some cheese in there, and then some icing. Never seen one of them before. It's weird how similar our foods are, but yet they're different. So because I did not wash my hands, I'm not going to lick my fingers. Because that would be kind of gross, I guess, or something. I don't know. Man, it's amazing how much eating some food will actually sustain your body. Cheese and a cake with icing? Yeah, it's good stuff. It's like all of the stuff. It's cake, it's icing, and it's cheesecake too. And then if you have a big cup of fresh coffee, I don't know why I just punched you. I'm so sorry, Mr. Hancock. It's really good with that because you could dip it in there. Where is my phone? It's over here. So we have not 111. Make a wish. I'm back. What did I miss? I just ate something that people overseas had never seen before. We did your burnout with the remote control car, and then we ran around a little bit in here with it, and then we grabbed a bag to put it in. We charged a battery. We wandered around aimlessly. We do that a lot. I'm not sure what else. What was it? Well, I guess I could get another piece. That sounds like a great idea. I'll be right back. I should just eat it all. I wish I had some coffee, but I gotta make coffee, and that's just gonna take too long. It's one of these. So we'll get a better inspection this time. So like I said, it's a cakey, and then it's got icing, and then it's got cheese filling, like a cheesecake almost, and then more icing, and then more cheese filling, and then more icing. So it's like a cake. And if you have a coffee, you dip it in there. It's good. I think they know what pizza is. But it's just funny because I've noticed in some of their videos that a lot of even the same brand name stuff that we have, like Reese's stuff, is different over there. I'm just not. This is what we would call wolfing something down. I don't know what you call it there. Spiritually, it's a terrible thing to do. You should enjoy savor each moment. But no, we're just shoving food into our mouth hole. Hold on. Oh yeah, it was yum. That's exactly what I did. And then I drooled a little bit. So yeah, I don't have leaks. I just drool sometimes. Yeah, very flavorful. Flavorific. Flavorific. All right, so is this thing charged? It is. There's no lights on anymore. Ooh, we can play with the little one. That's going to be fun. Either that or it's just dead and it's like, I think we're good. Let's find some batteries for the remote. They were AA's, right? We've got AA batteries. We just collected a bunch of them. Welcome in, Irina. How cold is it where you live? I'm wolfing down a sandwich as well. I wolf quicker than that. Well, I was on Dribbler. I was on camera. I wasn't trying to be a total slob. Not that I really care, but let's just grab another set of batteries. Or did I get them all? Nope, there's 2 more in here. Excuse me. All right. What? Wally, come on. Don't you wiggle back and forth at me. He just said no. But then he did it anyway. He's a good boy. I'd call you an inanimate object, but you're actually animated. You move. So that's kind of weird. If you can still talk, you aren't wolfing quick enough. Only negative 13 degrees Celsius. Ah, yes. May as well go to the beach, right, Irina? Oh, at least Steven isn't in here to hear you watch smokes. Steven was lurking. I don't know if he still is. And I don't know if anybody wants to do the conversion for negative 13 degrees centigrade to Fahrenheit or freedom degrees, as somebody was telling me. What just beeped? Uh-oh, my buddy's here, I think. All right, so lagged out hardcore. Huh. Seems to be running on my end. I don't know. So I think we turn this on first, and then we turn this on, right? Yeah, he's working. I think we can go with high speed. Whoa, he actually did a little burnout. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, he's on the wrong side. You are live. Oh, you got a smoke shirt, shop shirt on even. All right, representing. Are you swivel? So, where'd it go? Oh, look. Oops. Oh, no. Smash. You don't want to play on camera? I'll shut it down. They don't mind. They understand. All right, kids. My buddy's here, and I don't think he particularly wants to be on camera. 8.6 degrees. Well, that's not that cold. Got me some fluorines. Such a cheeky boy chuckle. Anyhow, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, y'all. I apologize, but like I said, that's why I went on early. And if he's not down with being on camera, then we're not gonna put him on camera. So, as always, thanks for watching. Everybody's got it. Got the message there. You see me running the little car and everything. Cool, so cool. So anyway, he's lurking. As always, thanks for watching, y'all. We'll catch you next time. I gotta find my mouse to shut this thing down. Ending stream. All right, Renegade. Appreciate you coming in. I'd call everybody out individually, but you know what's up. We'll catch you next time. Like I said, I may turn something on later on out there just to see if it works. But I'll holla. Later. I made $1.99.